What's up, it's Jamal Crawford, and you're watching GD's NBA Highlights.
There's certain times when you watch Jordan's basketball. Oh my goodness, Luka Doncic. Second dunk of the year for Wonder Boy.
Lakers have been able to build this lead in large part to the parade of the free throw line. Livers was able to climb the ladder, but couldn't corral a loose ball rebound. Doncic sidestep three. Like,
that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
On a mid-season.
The regulars were in, or the regulars that were available. Yeah. It was an ugly fourth quarter. Back of the bench didn't do it for the Lakers. Luka, drop it down from distance. Wow. That's a deep one. Again, workload has been diminished here.
And that's 3 fouls on Draymond Green. And now foul is going to go against Kuminga. And it's going to be a chance for 3. Luka Magic making an early appearance.
That was magical indeed. Luka likes to go left. You force him right. That's the Scotomy.
And takes the 2-for-1 for Golden State with an 8-second different shot clock and game clock to wind down the second quarter. Oh, Doncic, a deep one. He's got it. Doncic drills the 3. Shot clock off. Steve Kerr, we asked, what would be the ideal role for Jonathan Kuminga with this team as Doncic goes up and puts it through. Counted in the foul. He got hit in the face, and one eye was all he...
Off of forcing turnovers.
And this is not a Warriors team that necessarily was super awesome pace-wise last year. Doncic, that is creative on the angle, and another chance at a three-point play. J.J. Redick said the team has to be so aware of. You have to know where Steph Curry is 100% of the time, which is easier said than done. As Doncic continues to make magic, fading away with another chance for 3.
For Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
we play a little basketball.
We do this song.
Finally the bump. Doncic hits foul call. He's got 14 in the first 11 points for Edwards, and Doncic in the contest has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought, their names were on the marquee at 3. Got it!
A little miscommunication on that.
Well, those miscommunications lead to target practice. The T-Wolves having a luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter. 21 4-3s. Through traffic to the rack.
It doesn't matter.
23 for Doncic.
So let's give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down.
And Luka just gets to what he's getting to any spot he wants to get to on the floor right now. And you can tell that the Minnesota Timberwolves are actually not.
And here comes Doncic.
The second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
McDaniels bumped and hits. Off the rim, picked up on the play. Doncic, down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic, 47.
Hey, look good.
And in all the hype, he got pushed in the back. He's going to the free throw line.
Look at the smile on his face, like a little kid out there just having fun playing the game he loves.
Hachimura, the pump, the drive, kicks out to Doncic. 5 on the shot clock, step back, goal! Doncic doing Doncic things. Good defense by Coward to cut off LaRavia. Doncic for 3, bottoms! First lead of the night for LA. Lakers on a 15-5 run. Doncic, yes!
just playing with that high pick and roll. Jackson Hayes
Upstairs, sitting next to his granddad, watching the game before going back downstairs to get ready for bed for school in the morning. He'll cherish that even more, knowing that now he knows his grandfather will still be upstairs tonight.
Doncic finds a cutting Hayes outside to connect. Shot clock winding down. Doncic, target practice.
I mean, Luka, again, just patience here. Knows as soon as he gets into that motion.
After being down at the half by a significant margin. There's Doncic, counterfeit goes! A little magic from Luka to start the game.
Finds nothing but the bottom of the net. A three-point opportunity. What a shot for Luka.
He surveys the floor, looking for a possible outlet. With the dribble, the spin. Mitchell, of course, their best defender is on him. Look at this. Whip pass cross court by Luka.
I have no idea. I have no idea how that pass got through. I don't know how it got through the defenders. They're back in half court. Look at that thing. It's just so shoulder length high, and it goes
on a
right.
line. That's on a line.
That's just unbelievable pass to Rui, who knocks down yet another.
Doncic. One-on-one is a matchup of superstars. He goes right around. Bam to score. It's like a little abuse.
Another look at Luka going by Bam. Just a couple of change of directions, and then Bam says, "I'm sorry. You can have the lead."
Have they been able to shoot? Harrison Barnes has one. Champagny has two now from the same corner.
The pennies have been contested as Doncic pulls up. His shot is good.
Second field goal for Luka Doncic.
Not only 25 points the other night, had 6 assists as well. Doncic, boy, a lot of contact there. Still puts it in. Looked like 2 different Spurs hit him.
Yeah, he wanted this one right here. We've been seeing this called regularly, right? I mean, how many times did we see Austin Reeves get that? Big risk here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, playing with 3. He's got to be careful.
Doncic doubled, looking, finds Hachimura wide open. Boy, that was tough to see that. He was surrounded, and Hachimura finally gives him that assist. 7th assist for Doncic.
Luka looked over to the bench, gives the bow, but watch this, takes it, throws it over his shoulder.
Sohan hits the free throw. Spurs by 1. Doncic sidestep three-pointer. That's good.
And Luka has not gotten as much space. I mean, this is about 6 feet sideways and going to a step back. You can just see how on balance he was.
Daniels.
Oh, man, again, getting to the lane. I'd like to see him use that backboard a little more.
Luka from the logo. Man.
20. Hornets lead by 3. Not surprising. LA's first 3 field goals have all been 2s. Make it their first 4 field goals have all been 2s.
Early in that play, look right here, right there. He thinks he's got a foul right there. And then he forces the contact. Good no call. The ball bounces right back to him and then over Hachimura.
3 consecutive 20-point games for the rookie Knipple. Doncic, another and 1. Good golly.
Over the top. There's Luke right here. You got to guard it. You put your hands a little too. Walking the tightrope along the baseline and laying it in.
Miles shoots 49% at home. On the road, he only shoots 34%. Big difference. Luka Doncic got a baker's dozen.
Again, just aware that the Lakers tough trip. Here he goes.
Same spot, same result for Luka.
Oh, man. Again, confidence. You know, he's a guy that.
Deficit is 15. Luka once again back to pass.
Momentum killing threes. ISO against Gary Harris. Just steps back for second.
59-48. So this one the Lakers are closing in. Doncic is going to get a 3-point opportunity.
The Jazz knocked down a big shot. Now it's Luka with a 3-point opportunity. See if he can make a free throw here.
10 points off of previous Utah turnovers. Luka stops and pick up his dribble, going to get it back. Oh, that's well within his range. Well within his range for 3. They have a pretty good percentage, just don't make a
Another
whole
look
lot
at
of
Luka knocking down the long ball and then throwing his hands up.
Looked at the tape, his defense could be a little bit better, but when we're talking about offense, he's been circling. Underneath.
If they count that, that's a long continuation.
Well, Luka thought it did.
They're not in the bonus yet as we look at it. Where's the whistle sound? Right? Well, yeah, I mean, after the whistle, he didn't put it back on the deck.
That was a great scoring opportunity for him.
Oh, rattle it home! Look at Luka!
He comes, splits a couple of defenders. They reach, I guess, and he teaches. Gets a three-point opportunity as he heads to the line to see if he can score.
Jake LaRavia on the floor with Luka. How about that move around, flip inside, count it, and one.
Talk about seams, finding seams.
There's not much room, but he found it.
Patient downhill, behind the back even. Patient and confident. 3 guys surrounding him. And he is arguably the best in the business. If you're not making them, you got to get stops here.
Luka working against a rookie. 3-ball, step back, got it. Amazing. Houdini.
Yeah, the guy is just picking whatever shot he wants. And even though you know he's going to get that.
This is more like training camp right now for him, getting the lungs back to where he wants it. Doncic, the step back 3. We've got Zubac's tried to control, couldn't. Here come the Lakers, who don't necessarily run either. That is a logo 3, and that's good. Luka feeling it here early on. Time and again, Clippers running that shot clock under 5. Luka gonna step back again. Oh, by the way, he's pretty good at that.
All there by the official. Here's the other step back. This time the ball in his right hand. He gave it up to the center in transition. Good thing Big Zoo was able to get it back to him.
So you never did that?
No! I never gave it up to Jack Haley or Rick Smits.
Don't look now, but Luka Doncic is dominating.
For the Lakers by Luka. Yes, doing what he wants out here. Almost turned the basketball over. Was able to steady the ship there and knock down that mid-range.
Doncic back to work. Contact foul to the line. Chance for 3.
Look at the probe here. Nice brush screen there by Hayes. Look at the white jerseys around him. There's the contact. Good balance. Good control there by Brown.
6 in the game for the third-year player from Missouri. How about Luka going back to work?
And having words with that Clippers bench.
.1.
And again, Luka with his 6th made 3 here. There's the separation.
James. Vincent, extra pass this time. Doncic pump. He'll penetrate on flag to the rim. Lays it up and through.
Leaves the corner, and then again, you talk about pace. This is slow motion at the Lakers to get the ball out of the playmaking of LeBron and Luka.
Doncic, couple of head fakes. Thrills. The trifecta. Now he's in double figures with 10.
Do you realize how hard that was to pump fake, not drop?
Rebounding the basketball. I didn't understand it at first because who thinks rebound is going to win everything for you? But if you don't finish the possession, you have no chance.
Dallas Mavs playing fast, but you know what? When you have Luka the Don, you always got a shot going to the rack. 77, 93, 90. Lakers up.
Luka was directing traffic from down on the baseline. Doncic, one more once, if you will. Corner, got it!
Luka! Luka gave some low fives to the Pelican bench.
You know, he held out his hand saying, why did I get it? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him. On the way, count it.
Both hands and just stopped. No whistle, but the ball bounced right there. He said, oh, I think I can get to it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure I get the whistle on this drive to the basket.
What I say, Stu, he's averaging 20 in the first half. And Luka controls the rebound. So Luka has 9 boards. He's 1 board away from a double-double.
And he's over 30 again. And 1.
And it's step back. Knocks it down and gets knocked down himself as he's at the line to see if he can complete.
7 assists and 6 rebounds a night. Here's Doncic in that short corner. Brooks accepts the assignment. Doncic says, I don't care. Give me 2.
How do you guard that? I mean, that is just high level.
cross-screen.
He's been efficient, productive.
Now he's going to have a real challenge. Trying to stay in front, and that's what's going to happen. A chance for three as Luka Doncic says, I'm too big.
Already, a few times, but Austin Reed's pick and roll, which then forces Bouye to
two with a soft touch, giving it a chance to drop.
So this guy may be tired from the travel, but the Sixers, as he hits the tough bucket after the foul by Maxey.
Good call.
Yeah, me too.
Watch right here. Maxey just reaching a little. It was the reach before.
Lakers were down by 10 against Philadelphia. Came back to win that one. Doncic hangs, gets the roll, and the foul.
Again, the drop coverage to me, too many options for Luka Doncic here. He's basically 2-on-1 at Cornet. I think Cornet's either going to have to be.
Pirouettes, puts it up. It was challenged there by Ayton. That forced him to alter the shot. Logo land, bottom. Luka Doncic with a long-range bomb.
I mean, this is deep. Just an easy pass, Austin Reeves. The Lakers right now just can't keep up with the speed of the Spurs.
Doncic gets the roll and one.
With my center on every possession and attacking this drop coverage.
Foul called on Champagnie.
Double-digit first half for Collier. Luka tries to split the two defenders. They're going to count that bucket. You know what he does? He's a sweeper.
Well, it's like a video game. He just knows how to game the system. And he just sweeps up through. They've got 9. Lakers only have 4, but
Luka working his magic against Kevin Love. Makes you commit defensively to try to stop him. Right here, Caleb had to hop, and then the contact.
Yeah, I mean, anybody watching this may have thought that was slow motion.
Well, he takes a swipe at Nurkic, but we're going to play on. Doncic deep.
That's what he does, Bowler.
And now he's staring at that front row here at Delta Center, having a little talk.
Arabia to trigger it in to Doncic. Getting done with those 2 fouls. Doncic draws the third. Count it.
That's where the discipline comes in. Watch it here. Luka's going to bump, and then reach right. You see that reach right there by Chris Dunn? It's...
Doncic bumps by Eason, banks it in, out of foul.
Well, he's going to rely on. If he gets the angle right here, he's just so strong. It doesn't take much contact, and then you see right there, that's great concentration to stay with that.
48-41, halfway through the second quarter here on Spectrum Sports Net. We're with you again on Tuesday night.
And one, count it.
Opportunity. That's communication on the floor, recognizing certain scenarios as Luka gets the 3-point opportunity.
Kind of capability on that for most of the half.
That seems to be the change so far.
And roll around and find the bottom of the net.
Opportunities off the dribble.
I'm going to think if it's inordinate, it might be that many.
Second chance points in the first half, and they've got at least that now in the third.
Luka into the lane he goes, and the little runner is good for Doncic.
He thought he got fouled on the play, but no whistle as he puts down his 29th point of the contest.
In the other conference, Detroit has only lost 2. Oh, good play by Luka. Steps up ahead. Here he goes. Underneath. What a play. Showtime.
Good play by Luka. There's the anticipation. Gets to steal right between the legs of Kevin Love, and then the lob to Jackson Hayes. What a sequence by Luka. Just remarkable basketball by number 77.
Yep, nutmegs Kevin Love. And that lob was on target. The lob. All right, fans, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Again!
I don't mind his fouls because it's all effort. I mean, he's working on the defensive end as we look at Luka.